To another top story we're following. In just the last 2 weeks, we've covered 3 separate acts of violence that left multiple unhoused people in our area dead or injured. Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Sharice Gibson.
And I'm Devin Bartolotta. Data shows that up to 21% of those who experience homelessness have been the victim of a violent crime. But many attacks are never even reported to police.
Amelia Strahan spoke to a mother who is now dealing with loss and leaders working to stop a growing trend.
I was trying to protect them, but obviously I didn't do a good job of that.
Christy Burke got the call Tuesday. Her son, Charles Fink, was sleeping on a street corner in the French Quarter when he was stabbed and killed.
I was hysterical, and I was like, when did this happen? You know, what time did this happen?
For years after losing her job, Burke and her son faced life on the streets together. And her son's death is highlighting the need to better protect the city's most vulnerable.
The hardest part is staying safe.
Christy Burke said that she felt safer sleeping on the streets than here at the New Orleans Low Barrier Shelter. But the shelter will be under new management soon, and city officials are hopeful for change. The city announced Odyssey House will operate the troubled shelter after 2 people were stabbed and 1 person was shot there just last week. Councilmember Leslie Harris tells us the facility is deteriorating and needs adequate resources. And Jefferson Parish is taking action too. A homelessness task force met just 24 hours after 3 people were shot and killed at a homeless encampment earlier this week. Task Force member Kurt Talamo says the parish has already secured funding and is assessing the needs of the parish. As Burke grieves the loss of her son, she shares her story as a testament to the change needed.
Being on the streets was so rough because you never knew where your next meal was coming. You never knew, what you were facing that day. And it's hard.
In New Orleans, Amelia Strahan, WWL, Louisiana.
According to the National Coalition for the Homeless, 1 in 4 attacks on the homeless end in death. They say a community's ability to provide adequate housing will likely make the biggest impact in keeping this vulnerable group safe. Jefferson Parish's task force will meet again May 9th.